Hey guys, welcome back. Bodie 101 here, and we're back in the world of Clouds of Darkness, picking up just where we left off. So, last episode, we were able to make ourselves a ender quarry and some ender chests. We have some power going into a hardened energy cell that's still cooking up. It's almost there. We're getting there. But beforehand, I wanted to do a couple quick things. So, let's try and see if we can do something here. Import bus. Okay, so I need to make this perfect, and then there we go. Okay, and so now if we take this guy, one of these guys, we set it right here, right? We take an import bus, we put it here, okay, and then cable, we just need regular ME cable. Do I not have any regular ME cable? Huh, surprising. Okay, need a little bit of this. Yeah, there we go. There we go. I love when things are just there. All right. And then we take this and go like that. Alright. And then we're going to want to make a couple cards. Let's see here. Do we have the stuff to make some of these cards? I want to make capacity cards. Yeah? Okay. And, yeah. Alright. There's that. So let's go ahead and make up... How many can fit in a thing here? Let's see. 1 and 2. All right, that's what we need. And then this is all preparation. And then we want performance upgrade card. Wait, are those the speed ones? Crafting card, fuzzy card, inverter card, redstone card, acceleration card. That's what we want. Alright, so we don't have any of these cards. Let's see. Perfect. A couple acceleration cards. Alright. And boom and boom. Okay. So let's go ahead and let's make one more thing here. Ender pouch. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make ourselves an ender pouch. Yeah, there we go. Alright, so now if we open this up and we throw anything in here, boop, it goes straight into our ME system, which would be super helpful. All right. And then that's also, let me see if I put that there, Okay. I think we might be good. How full is this? We're just about there. Let's go ahead and grab this bad boy and let's head out. All right. So now we are going to head to, we should have everything. Oh, no. There's something else I need to make. I almost forgot. Ender markers. Ender, what are those things called? What mod is the quarry from? Extra utilities. Let's bring up extra utilities real quick. It might be easier to find. Extra utilities. How is it? Extra utilities. How do I have extra? Oh, it's ender utilities. I do that every time, don't I? Extra utilities. There we go. That's what I wanted. Oh, it's ender dash marker. All right. So, do I have any more ender infused obsidian? Ender infused obsidian. Alright, that's fine. Let's do this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Should be enough to get us one. Are you serious? Amount of obsidian? It's not annoying at all. Ba-doop, ba-doop. There. Alright, let's try this again. 2 and 4. And then I just need 1, 2, 3 ender pearls. We head over here and we go a little something like this. Let that do its thing real quick, and then once that is done, we are ready to head out and check out the Deep Dark and start getting some items coming in to our system. Sweet. All right. Now, just take your sweet time. Oh, you know what? Let's go do this. That's so loud and annoying. And I'm right under it, so it really didn't help. Let's let this bad boy finish filling up real quick. Alright, there we go. It's almost there. Oh, good, it's raining. And while that goes, let's see if we can get some sleep. I thought it was nighttime. Okay. Alright, where are we sitting at now? We got one. We're almost done with two. And then we will be ready to go. And this bad boy is getting there. Well, once these are done, we're going. We're just going. There's two. And one more. Let's go ahead and grab this so that we can take off the minute it is done. And let's go see just how bad the stupid Deep Dark is going to be in this pack. But we should be ready to go. Alright, so let's do this, kids. Boom. Deep Dark. Alright, so it does take us to an island that it is also raining on. Okay. Oh, this is the... Wait, this is the island we were at. Oh, is this how we get to the Deep Dark? Where's the thing? Deep Dark. Somewhere around here, I'm assuming, is a portal to the Deep Dark. Okay. Maybe down here? Alright. Hello? Hello? Where do we go to the Deep Dark from here? I don't know what any of that stuff is. Come on, I'm ready to go to the Deep Dark. I'm ready to do this thing. Let's do this thing. Where is the portal? Just one block. One block portal. Okay, so yeah, this is a thing. Alright, let's pop it. You know what? Sorry, just straight up annoying. Alright, the Deep Dark is a world great for mining, but is a world that the beings already got to. The world is complete darkness. Torches are needed to survive in this realm. While you're there, take everything you can to stay out of the darkness. Okay. Tasks so the player can hand in. Okay, so where did I get the quest? Where did I get the reward to go to the Deep Dark is the question. Do I have to actually make the portal? Okay, I get it. The Deep Dark is super scary and sucks butts. We get that. How do I... Oh. What's all this down here? Okay. Alright, so there was a way... okay, so there was a way down here. Let's... Could you possibly, for the love of all this pure, get out of my way? Okay. Alright, alright. And there's more to this island than meets the eye. We did not see this before. Alright. We got ourselves a little house down here. Okay, got some beds and lots of chests with different little goodies in them. We got this guy. Hi, Vincent. How you doing? Yeah. Let me go out here. This place is super scary. Hi, Bobs. Not dealing with your butts right now. Give me a second. Alright. Could you make it any more difficult for me to get there? Time, set, angry. Okay. Alright. So now we gotta go down here. It's It's a whole thing with these people, I swear. There it is. Take these, you will need them. I already have torches, but I'll take them. What is this? Chewing gum of night vision. I really don't need that. I have plenty of torches. I'll take it with me. Why not? Alright. Alright, let's head on in. Alright, so now we are in our deep dark area here. Plenty lit up. This is a place that will murder us if we let it. Alright, so let's take this. Okay, let's be smart here. And let's do that, and we'll put real deep dark. Okay. We'll pop in here. We'll pop that in there. And now when we come in here, real D. Well, that's awful. Alright, so let's go ahead and start setting up an area where we are going to set up our quarry. Keeping in mind that we have to keep things well lit so that scary things don't bite us in the nether regions. Alright, so if I set it here, we're going to want to go off this way and that way. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to want to do is I'm going to put down one of these ender markers. Alright, and now we can kind of take off here. Keeping this place lit, we'll go up high. Okay. Alright, so we're not going to make it super huge. We just want to at least get it started. And let's actually do this to kind of let us know where the dangerous light levels are. Okay. So we'll go out just a scooch here, because we're not going to have a ton of power to be going anyway. So, alright, so now we go there, and then if we put this, how far is that? That's not too bad. And so now we got a connection there. Alright, good, good. And then we're going to do the same thing this way, just a scooch. Alright. Let's make sure we get ourselves some lighting up here so we are safe. And I'm hoping, yeah, we're at 156, so we're up way high, which is good. Could go explore this, but if you really want to see a horrible time in the deep dark, go back and watch me and Snoop's Obscurity series, because the entire series takes place in the stupid deep dark. So I've had my fill, thank you. Okay. Alright, so it's probably decent size right there. So we'll go ahead and pop that bad boy down. Now we got ourselves a good link here. Okay. So let's go ahead and pop down our ender quarry itself. Go ahead and click on it. Successfully establish boundaries. Perfect. Alright, then we're going to take this white ender chest and put it right there. And then we're going to go ahead, we're going to take one of these torches out of the way. We're going to put this bad boy right here. And we're going to make it go out. And now, this thing should be going. And you can see it's starting to do stuff. Now, let's see where it's actually starting at. Okay, so you guys see this dirt? Basically, for any of you guys who don't know, what the ender quarry does is it takes any item that's already here, minus dirt, and then replaces it with dirt. So you don't have a big giant hole. You don't have a big place where mobs can spawn. It's just, we're basically going to make, in this entire area, from here to there, and then back around, we're going to make a giant block of dirt. Alright, so this should be going. Now, here's the only bad thing. If you notice, it's just building up in there. So now, if we take this and we head back home, because I don't have any sort of chunk loader here. Now, if we look in here, it's all gone, because it is now chunk loaded here, and the quarry itself has a built-in chunk loader, so that will be fine. So as long as we're within range, this thing will quickly pull everything out. Let's actually just look at something real quick. Cobble, 257. Do we see it go up? I think that thing should have a chunk loader on it. Always has before. Oh, yeah, there it went up. I just saw it. It's not going super fast, but it is going. There we go. 261, 262. So you can see it's going up. And then ores. I haven't seen any come in yet, but it definitely should. So, who's that? Ore Boss Energy Star. I don't know what that does. Okay. So there is that. So let's actually do this real quick. Let's actually select task and put it here. Okay. So let's see how far off on this we are. So we need a stack, 2 stacks, 16, and 2 stacks. So let's see what our redstone looks like. That one's going to be an issue. Lapis. That one's going to be an issue. Diamond, not a problem. So let's go ahead and grab 16 of these, and we'll go ahead and toss them in there. And then iron. Iron will not be an issue. We need a full stack of that. And let's see how gold is going to be. Not goals. Gold. I need a full stack. That is a lot. Let's see what we sitting at here. Oh, I just made ourselves fresh plate. Alright, so I have enough. And 33. It still leaves me with a pretty decent amount of gold. I can actually take these and do a little bit of this action. Get those cleared up, and I can actually melt down all of this gold stuff. Okay. So, now if we put in this and this, let's see here. So, we got the diamond. We're almost done with the iron, then we'll get to gold. So, looks like redstone and lapis. Now, redstone I do have seeds for. So I can work these in between episodes to really get a lot of... And remember, we used a ton of redstone to make... scary sound. To make a bunch of stuff, so... Alright, there we go. And I can actually take down that ender pearl thing. So the redstone won't be too bad. I don't think we ever made lapis seeds. I don't think so. Lapis. Whoa, that's not even close. Lap. Yeah, I don't see any lapis essence or anything in here, so... P-I-S... Nope. I-S... Lapis seeds. Are they called lapis lazuli seeds? There they are. Okay. And no. Okay. And there we go. Let's make a bunch of these. Okay. And 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Wow. And now we have our lapis seed. Okay. So let's head out here. And I was doing this nether one, but we can go to the nether to get stuff. So let's go ahead and put that down, let that start growing, and I can work on that in between episodes as well. So I will work on getting a ridiculous amount of redstone and lapis. So, alright, so that in there, that in there. I actually don't need this stuff. And there we go. Alright, so let's look up cobble real quick. So we're getting there. We got about 30 so far. Let's look up ores. Looks like we've gotten some lead. We got some, well, I think we got that lapis. Some tin. Yeah, we can see we're getting stuff in. There's some copper. Alright, so it's slowly but surely. So let's actually check it real quick. Let's go back here. And I just want to see how... What the... Nope. What in the deuce? Okay, apparently it put the warp page down here. Alright, that's a thing. Okay, good to know, good to know. That was awful. Alright, so we're still running. We're not even quite halfway done, and it is processed 330 blocks. So if we come down here, now it goes in a straight line all the way down. So it's still going down here, and then it might do the next row. So we might not actually see much change anytime soon. But now that our place isn't load, oh, it is. Oh, do we have a chunk load over there? I guess we do. Weird. Okay, whatever. All right, let's head back home. All right, well, you know what? Looks like I got some work to do in between episodes to get ourselves some lapis and some redstone. But we are getting pretty close. Once we get this, we have one more quest here. We have this here, which I just need to get a lot more of the essence stuff. And I may just take care of this one off camera. You guys saw how I made those. I probably am going to do this off camera as well, because that is so insanely grindy. And I might set up for us to be able to actually do this one, because that gives us fake hope we want to go there. So better storage. Yeah, still need to do a lot of work in here. And then Egypt awaits. I'm literally just waiting for those flax seeds, which I don't. Have they grown? Have I gotten anything? Any of you guys know about these flax seeds? Let me know, because it doesn't seem that they are growing. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe they need a ton of light. I don't know. Maybe, you know, let's try some bone meal. Before we go, let's just try a scooch of bone meal and see what happens. Bone meal. Plenty, plenty, plenty of bone meal. And, well, that does work. And there we go. So, maybe I'll do that in between episodes too. So, alright guys, hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure you hit that thumbs up. Questions, comments, concerns, put it down in the comments section. And, yeah, until the next episode of Clouds of Darkness, where we are slowly but surely making our way to the end. I want to thank you guys so much for hanging out, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye!